Unsolved example 10. ये भी वही है when two partners become insolvent. Shweta, Nupur, Sanika are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio 3:2:1. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2019 was as follows. Capital account, sundry creditors, sundry assets, cash at bank. Capital account of Sanika is having debit balance. The firm is dissolved on 31st March 2019. Sundry assets realize 60% of their book value. Realization expenditure 2000 paid by Shweta. Nupur and Sanika both are insolvent. Nupur's private estate has got a surplus of 3000 and that of Sanika of 8000. Now here they say that both of them are becoming insolvent. At a time. Because they have mentioned both are insolvent. ऐसा नहीं कि एक insolvent हो गया फिर उसके बाद most probably ऐसा नहीं है. So let us start doing the sum, then only we'll realize, then we'll decide what is to be done with their insolvency loss. Shweta, Nupur, Sanika are partners sharing profits and losses. Okay, so we'll pose the capital account. Shweta and Nupur have credit balance. So in capital account, we'll go with the credit balance. Buy balance brought down 65,000, 15,000. In exam, you cannot use this different kinds of pens. Why I am using is because only so that you will identify it more easily. If you use it, it is not allowed. By chance पण जर तुम्ही चुकून वापरला तर ते allowed नसतं. 10,000 is Sanika's account. So Sanika seems to be insolvent. And आपण याला आत्ताच insolvent म्हणणार नाही. We'll say that she is insolvent only when the entire dissolution is done. Cash at bank. So bank account is 5,000. We'll open a bank account. To balance brought down 5,000. Now, the firm is dissolved on 31st March 2019. Obviously, we'll have to transfer all the assets to realization and all liabilities to realization. So realization account will close all the assets by transferring. It will be to sundry assets. It is 1,60,000. By sundry creditors 95,000. No other asset, no other liability which is there to transfer. Now all assets and liabilities are closed, only capital accounts and bank account is open. Firm is dissolved, sundry assets realize 60% of its book value. So sundry assets are as it is 1,60,000. %60 is 96,000. So they'll realize at 96,000. It will be by bank account. You will write here assets realized. This is 96,000. 1,60,000 is 60%. In bank account, it will go to realization 96,000. Now nothing is mentioned about paying the liabilities, I guess. Realization expenses 2,000 are paid by Shweta. As assets are realized, we'll definitely pay off the liabilities. So it will be to bank account 95,000 liabilities, that is creditors paid. So I'll say here by bank account 95,000. But 2,000 realization expenses are paid by Shweta. So to Shweta's capital account 2,000 expenses paid. So you will write down by realization 2,000. Now all assets and liabilities are already paid. They are saying Nupur and Sanika both are insolvent. Nupur's private estate has got a surplus of 3,000. So she will bring 3,000 maybe in the business. And Sanika might bring 8,000. Both of them are getting insolvent. So let us first find out realization, profit, loss. Loss is just disto ekde. Assets are 1,60,000 plus 95,000 plus 2,000. $66,000 is the loss on the debit because there is a debit balance. And the debit balance is 2,57,000. 66,000 is the loss. It is given to partners capital account in their old ratio. Shweta, Nupur, Sanika. The ratio is 3:2:1. So Sanika will get 1/6, that is 11,000. Nupur will get 22,000, 3:2:1, and this will be 33,000. Shweta. So it is to realization account loss 33,000, 22,000, 11,000. Realization account is closed. Now let us see about Sanika and Nupur. Obviously, both of them are getting insolvent at the same time. And they can bring some amount actually. This is 21,000. So Sanika has 21,000 balance, debit balance. So she's insolvent, but she could bring her private estate got a surplus of 3,000. So सानिका का 21,000 टोटल आ रहा है, उसमें से सानिका could bring some amount. 8,000 वो लेके आई है, तो उसकी डेफिशिएंसी कितनी आएगी? 13,000, which will be shared by Shweta. Here it will be to Sanika's capital account. अब नुपुर की डेफिशिएंसी आ रही है 22,000. सॉरी, डेबिट टोटल आ रहा है 22,000 और क्रेडिट टोटल है 15,000. And Nupur has got 4,000 in the business. So her deficiency is 7,000. Sorry, 3,000. which will total 22,000. And it will be transferred to Shweta's capital account. It will be to Nupur's capital account for 3,000. Sorry, Nupur has brought only 3,000 and 4,000 is the deficiency loss which will be shared by Shweta. So here it will come to Nupur's capital account. 3,000 to Sanika's capital account. 8,000 कैश वो लोग लेके आए उनके प्राइवेट एस्टेट से. नाउ लेट अस गो फॉर श्वेता's कैपिटल अकाउंट. श्वेता अकाउंट इज बिकॉज श्वेता इज नॉट इंसॉल्वेंट, तो उसका क्रेडिट बैलेंस आएगा. क्रेडिट साइड इज 67 माइनस 33,000 is the loss. Deficiency of Sanika is 13,000. Deficiency of Nupur is 4,000. तो 17,000 उसको दे देने चाहिए क्योंकि उसका बैलेंस 17 आ रहा है. And she is the only partner who is solvent. तो हम लोग यहाँ पे उसको दे देंगे बाय Shweta's capital account. And now let us see if bank account gets tallied. See, 5,009 plus 96,000. That is 1,01,000 plus 3,000 plus 8,000 minus 95,000 minus 17,000. Yes, it's getting tallied. Both side it is 1,12,000. यहाँ का 1,12,000 है, मैंने बस उसमें से इन दोनों को माइनस किया तो आंसर 0 आया. इसका मतलब ये टैली हो रहा है. बैंक अकाउंट इज गेटिंग टैलीड, आवर सम इज राइट. बोथ द पार्टनर्स हैव बिकम इंसॉल्वेंट. तो दोनों के इंसॉल्वेंसी का जो लॉस है, डेफिशिएंसी is shared by the only solvent partner, that is Shweta. और दोनों इकट्ठा इंसॉल्वेंट हुए उसलिए वो दोनों ही लोग शेयर करेंगे. एंड द रिमेनिंग अमाउंट विल गो टू the remaining balance will give that much cash to that partner क्योंकि उतनी बची होगी बैंक में. and bank account is getting tallied. When all partners become insolvent. अब ये थोड़ा सा अलग है डिसोल्यूशन में. बाकी मतलब जब कोई भी इंसॉल्वेंट नहीं हो रहा था, जब एक इंसॉल्वेंट हो रहा था, 2 इंसॉल्वेंट हो रहे थे, तब तक एक डेफिनाइट ऑर्डर था हम लोगों का. रियलाइजेशन ओपन करो, एसेट्स लायबिलिटीज ट्रांसफर करो. दिस वाज अ डेफिनाइट ऑर्डर. But when all partners of the partnership firm are insolvent, then we do it in a different way. If all partners are insolvent, then third party liability cannot be expected to be paid in full because all are becoming insolvent. So all cannot bring the required cash. तो हो सकता है कि शायद कोई थर्ड पार्टी लायबिलिटी जो है वो फुल्ली डिस्चार्ज ना हो. All cash available together with whatever can be recovered from the private estate of the partners will be paid to the third party liabilities after the expenses of realization are met. Realization expenses are compulsory. The realization account should be prepared as usual, but third party liability cannot be transferred to realization in this case. The loss on realization can be transferred proportionately to partner's capital account. in profit sharing ratio. Available cash is paid to third party in their liability ratio. अब ये liability मतलब outstanding balance जो होगा इनका, उस ratio में उनको third party liabilities pay कर देनी है. The amount remaining unpaid to the third party liabilities should be transferred to deficiency account. And the final balances of partners' capital should be transferred to deficiency account. Deficiency account should get balanced. So what are we going to do here is, we will transfer all assets to realization, but we will not transfer the liabilities to realization. Instead, we will open the liabilities account. So sundry creditors है, bills payable है, जो भी है liabilities, third party, वो सब open होंगे. जितनी अवेलेबल कैश है आप एसेट को रियलाइज करोगे, जितना रियलाइजेशन हुआ और पहले का कैश, ऑल विल बी पेड टू द थर्ड पार्टी in their outstanding balance. Okay, because all partners are becoming insolvent, it is possible that they cannot bring enough cash to satisfy all the liabilities. So we are not going to satisfy liabilities like this, that we will not what do we say कि पहले सिर्फ एक ही liability को पे कर दे, फिर पैसे बचे तो दूसरे को पे कर दे, ऐसे नहीं कर सकते. तो जैसे रियलाइजेशन होता है वैसे हमको उन्हें उनके आउटस्टैंडिंग बैलेंस के रेशियो में पे करना पड़ता है. And whatever unpaid balances remain, that will be transferred to deficiency. Whatever capital account balance will remain, that will, otherwise we used to transfer it to cash or bank. Now it will be again transferred to deficiency, and now deficiency should be balanced. Okay, so the entries are given here for closing the liabilities account. Liability to bank, paid amount, and to deficiency, unpaid amount. For closing partners capital, deficiency to partners capital account. If any insolvent partner can bring any amount, that will be cash to insolvent partner. All these entries are given on page number 235, 236. And then this deficiency is transferred to deficiency account, and deficiency account at the last, it will get balanced. So the steps are very simple. Transfer sundry assets to realization, open the liabilities account, outside liabilities account, open deficiency account, transfer the balance of capital account to deficiency. I mean, assets will get realized, you will pay the liabilities in their outstanding ratio. Whatever is unpaid amount on the liabilities will be transferred to deficiency. Capital accounts will be transferred to deficiency, and then deficiency will get balanced. So let us solve this first illustration. Balance sheet of Rupali, Dipali, Mitali, who are sharing profits and losses in the ratio 2:1. Capital balances are given for Rupali and Dipali. They are credit balances 60 and 40. Capital balances of Mitali is 40. That has debit balance. Sundry creditors 2,40,000. Bank loan with a charge on stock. If bank loan has a charge on stock, then whatever is realized from the stock will first be paid to the bank. Okay, if at all they are realizing differently. Fixed assets, goodwill, stock, bank. Then the above daily the firm. Okay, there is some printing mistake here. From the above accounts of the firm will say it was dissolved and assets were realized. So you will only transfer the assets to partners capital. Let us draw the accounts now. So Rupali, Dipali and Mitali's account will post the balances in their capital account. रूपाली और दीपाली का तो क्रेडिट बैलेंस है. So by balance brought down 60,000, 40,000. Mitali is having debit balance of 40,000. It will be two balance brought down. No accumulated profits losses. नो रिजर्व फंड, नथिंग। बैंक अकाउंट का ओपनिंग बैलेंस लिखना पड़ेगा। To balance brought down 2000. Now see, we have creditors and bank loans, so we'll have to open their account because all partners are becoming insolvent. So if this is deficiency account, I'll have to open two accounts, which is sundry creditors and bank loan, because we can't pay them fully. So by balance brought down, sundry creditors are 2,40,000 and bank loan, ये सब फेयर में ही ओपन करना है, is 1 lakh, and bank loan have charge over stock. It means when the stock is, if whatever amount of stock is realized, we'll have to first pay from that to the bank. Now the next thing is we'll transfer all the assets to realization. Now what are the assets? Fixed asset, goodwill and stock. Everything will be transferred to realization. So it is 2 fixed assets, 2 goodwill, 2 stock. At their brought down value, it is 2,18,000, 60,000. It's 2,18,000. I'll always write them in inner column. 60,000, 1,20,000, and this will be 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 18. It's 3,98,000. We will not transfer liabilities as we have already opened the liabilities account. Now the next thing is the assets are realized. Now all balance sheet is closed, capital accounts are open, liability sides are open, assets account are transferred, bank account is open. The firm is dissolved and assuming all partners are insolvent, so we have not we have not transferred the liabilities because all partners are becoming insolvent. Fixed assets are sold, 1,80,000, stock 1,04,000. So it will be by bank account, fixed assets 1,80,000, stock 1,04,000. Total is 2,84,000. To realization 2,84,000. Now, once the assets are realized, we'll first talk about stock because bank loan was on charge of stock. On charge का मतलब ये होता है कि stock जैसे ही बिक जाता है, पहले bank loan पूरी तरह से आप पे कर दो. If the stock is sold for that much amount. अब bank loan है 1 लाख का और हमारा stock जो है वो realize हुआ है 1,04,000 को, तो हम लोग उसमें से पहले bank loan को पे कर देंगे. By bank loan 1 lakh. Here it is to bank 1 lakh. So now, because bank was having charge on stock, that is why we are paying them first. Otherwise, we would have paid creditors and bank loan together. लेकिन बैंक लोन जो है वो सिक्योर्ड है, उनका चार्ज है स्टॉक पे, तो स्टॉक जैसे ही बिक गया पहले बैंक लोन हम लोगों ने पे कर दिया. और क्योंकि हमारे पास पैसे थे, ये 2 लाख, ये हो गया 2,86,000, उसमें से 1 लाख ही पे हो रहा है बैंक लोन, तो अब हम लोग रियलाइजेशन एक्सपेंसेस भी पे कर सकते हैं. Realization expenses amounted to 6,000. So it will go to a bank by a realization account 6,000. And in realization account, I'll say to bank account 6,000. Now I don't know about creditors. Creditors balance is 2,40,000. Now let us see what is the balance of your cash bank column. Bank column debit side is 2,86,000 minus 1 lakh is already paid to bank loan because they were secured by stock, minus 6,000 were realization expenses. और वो तो पहले ही देने पड़ते हैं क्योंकि आप जब एसेट्स को रियलाइज करते हो तभी वो खर्चा आया है, उसके बिना तो रियलाइजेशन ही नहीं होगा. तो only 1,80,000 is remaining in the bank account and you will have to pay it to the creditor. So you will say by sundry creditors 1,80,000. Now I don't have any cash. So to creditors account, it will be to bank account 1,80,000. It means somewhere around 60,000 is not paid to creditors and no one is bringing the cash. क्योंकि ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं लिखा हुआ है कि कोई कैश लेके आएगा. तो क्रेडिटर्स में जो बैलेंस आता है वो डेफिशिएंसी को ट्रांसफर हो जाएगा टू डेफिशिएंसी अकाउंट 60,000. Creditors will only get 1,80,000 from 2,40,000 and deficiency. See, creditors के डेबिट में जा रहा है deficiency, तो deficiency के क्रेडिट में आ जाएगा by creditors 60,000. Because the entry is going to be creditors account debit to deficiency account. So in deficiency account, credit side will be 60,000. Now what we are supposed to do is find out the profit loss on realization. When partners are insolvent, all partners are insolvent, there is definitely a loss in realization. It's 4,04,000 total. Out of that, here we have only 2,84,000. We already have a loss of 1,20,000, which will be given to partners capital. That is Dipali. That's Rupali, Dipali, Mitali. In their old ratio, and the old ratio is 2:2:1. So 1,20,000 will be given to the partners in their old ratio. So Mitali will get 24,000 and these two will get 48,000. This will be by, sorry, because it's a loss, so it will come to realization. $48,000, 48,000, 24,000. Now no one is bringing any cash. They have already said that no one is bringing any cash. All partners are insolvent. Nothing is realized from their capital, from their private estates. So we'll find out the balances of the cash account and transfer it to the deficiency account. This is 48,000. This is here, it is 60,000. Rupali is having credit balance, but we can't pay her because the firm is not having any cash left now. We have already paid the creditors. The bank column is already tallied. We don't have any amount left because we couldn't pay the creditors fully. So why will we pay the partner? So even if Rupali is having a credit balance, we cannot pay her. So this 12,000 will be transferred to deficiency account. We can't pay Rupali. Now this is 48,000. This is 48,000. Here it is debit balance of 8,000. Here it is debit balance of 64,000. This will be transferred to by deficiency account. Otherwise हम लोग इनको कैश दे देते, रूपाली को 12,000 हम लोग दे देते और दीपाली और मिताली 8,000 और 64,000 लेके आते, लेकिन आप वो लोग कुछ भी नहीं लेके आ रहे हैं और ना फर्म के पास कोई पैसा है कि हम लोग रूपाली को 12,000 पे करें, तो इट विल बी ट्रांसफर टू डेफिशिएंसी अकाउंट. So deficiency account, I will say by Rupali's account. To Dipali's capital account. 8,000. To Mitali's capital account. 64,000. And now your deficiency account must get balanced. This is 72,000 and this is also 72,000. This account is balanced. Your dissolution is completed. Your creditors could not be paid 60,000 which are transferred to deficiency. Bank loan we could pay 1 lakh because they were charged against stock. तो stock 1,04,000 पे आया था, इसलिए हम लोगों ने बैंक लोन 1 लाख का पे कर दिया. अगर ये चार्ज नहीं होता तो हम लोग उन्हें उस रेशो में पे करते, 24:10 के. And this is how your sum is over.